What's up, guys? Kyle with Max Conversion here with you today to walk you through 3 best tips that I have for you guys to improve your Google Ads account and performance. So let's jump right into it. The first tip that I have for you guys is maximize conversion value, how powerful it is now with value-based conversion rule multiples. And that might sound a little bit confusing, but let me walk you guys through. So a campaign that uses a maximize conversion value bidding strategy is extremely good, right? So you attribute a value to phone calls, form submissions. For example, let's just for this example, you're a roadside company and you get phone calls and you get text. So you might attribute 5 to text, 10 to phone calls from the ad asset, and you may attribute 11 or 12 to the ones from the landing page, since landing pages are more valuable. You got your branding, you've got your specific wording, your targeting, and so people know a little bit more about what you guys do, more so than the ad asset. So 5, 10, and 12. And so as these leads start to come in, you're telling Google, hey, we want more phone calls. We want more phone calls from the landing page. That's what you're telling them. But you can go a step further, and this is great for any local service company, which you guys can do value-based conversion rules right here. So what this does is, say you're a company, you guys go 40 miles outside of, you service 40 miles around your home base, your office. And with that, you guys prefer working within 10 to 15 miles of your office, but you're willing to go out 40 miles, 40, 45 miles. But you don't necessarily want a ton of those leads, but you have to do it. And so what this does is you guys can set a value rule for your campaign where you guys can say, hey, anything within 10 miles or these cities or these zip codes, let's put a value multiple on them, right? So we put a value multiple of 1.5 on any leads that come, say, within a 10-mile radius of your office. So a phone call comes in, say that from the ad asset, that's 10, and you're going to multiply it by 1.5, which is just 50% increase. So you'll attribute the value of that, since it's in your location, to 15. Over time, what this will do is, if you're running a maximize conversion value bidding strategy, it will send you more of those type of leads within your location because it's trying to maximize conversion value. So that's a big tip that we've been trying here at Max Conversion. That's been working extremely well. So give it a shot. Here are our settings for this campaign. Anything within these counties, and this is a bit of a wider radius, but anything within these counties, we're attributing a 1.5 multiple to it. You guys can also do audience segment and device, but that's not really necessary because you can already have bid adjustments on those locations or those audiences and those devices as well. My second best tip for you guys is to utilize audience targeting. Audience targeting is extremely powerful, and it's often extremely overlooked. People don't either use it, they put them on observation mode. There's a certain things that can improve the campaign and the targeting inside Google Ads. Google is pretty much just a traffic generator at the end of the day. You tell Google, hey, we want these keywords, right? If you're a plumber, we want plumber near me, plumber St. Louis, you want this. And instead, you guys can actually go a step further and say somebody who searched that keyword and fits this audience segment, that's who you want to target. And so what this looks like is, in the campaign, you go to the audience section over here to the left. And with that, you guys have this audience segment here. And you can kind of mess around with the age, the gender, the household income, all this. And I'll kind of show you guys some results here, what we're seeing. And this is a truck insurance campaign. And you guys can see here that we have got our audience on targeting on these three sections here. And you can see here that insurance and financial services, they have a 43% and a 38% conversion rate. Incredible, guys. We're hitting the right audience with the right search terms, which what that does is that just makes your conversion rate shoot up if you're hitting the right audiences. Now, if you're like, I don't know what right audience is, I think this might be the right audience in my industry, you guys need to test first. So what you should do is in audience segments, you can put it on observation mode, put on all the different types. Just go through here and just click, 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 and go through here, their interests, click, click, click. Go through all of them, put them all in observation mode. Wait till you get about 20 to 50 conversions to really find out what audiences, see if there's any overlap on what audiences are converting for you and what audiences are not. And then once you figure out what audiences are working, put that on targeting. Don't narrow it too much. Give it 2 to 3 audiences at least, and then put that on targeting, and you guys will see your quality of lead go up. Your conversion rate should go up as well, and it's a extremely strong tactic to improve the quality of the lead and the search traffic that you're already getting. My third best tip for you guys is to utilize device bid adjustments. This is often overlooked, but mobile devices 8 out of 10 times for local service companies are going to perform better than computer devices. And it is very industry dependent, but this campaign shows exactly what we're seeing here is we've got computers and we've got mobile device. Mobile device conversion cost is nearly a fifth of what computer cost is. And so what I'd recommend is you guys monitor your data, or if you guys have already spent enough and you guys already have the data and you notice computers underperforming compared to mobile device, then putting that negative bid adjustment on it. Or if you guys have a low budget, if you guys are spending something like $25 or $50 a day, historically, from what we've seen, mobile device converts a little bit better most of the time in computers than computers. And that's not across every single industry, guys. So kind of be careful with that. But if I'm running a campaign and it's a low budget, what I'm doing is I'm turning on computers and I'm turning off tablets most of the time. Computers and tablets, they don't have as good of a conversion rate. So if you can allocate all your budget to mobile device, you're going to be better off in the long run. You're going to get cheaper leads. You're going to get more phone calls instead of form submissions. And overall, the ROI of the campaign is going to be better. That's the reason you guys are running Google Ads, is so that you can put money in, take money out, and it'd be positive at the end of the day. So that's my third tip, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you got some use out of it. If you did, make sure you hit the like button, smash the subscribe button, and stay tuned for more helpful Google Ads content.